Hi, my name's Elizabeth Fiocchi. I'm a service advisor here at Oakridge Ford. Today we're going to be talking about the importance of changing car fluids at regular intervals. Did you just get your first car, or are you a seasoned driver? Regardless of your experience, we often overlook one important part of our vehicle: maintenance of the fluids. Every vehicle has fluids that keep it running. Here at Oakridge Ford, we know your Ford vehicles, and we know what the manufacturer recommends. It can be a constantly changing thing about what to change and, more importantly, when to change the fluid. We're going to talk about each fluid in turn, what it does, and how often to change it. One of the best known fluids is motor oil. This is the fluid you change during your oil changes. This fluid usually comes in a light brown color. It keeps your engine system running smoothly, and it makes it easier for your cylinders to turn. Without this fluid, your engine will ultimately break down. For motor oil, you need to change it regularly, around 6,000 miles. The most important thing is to check your fluids regularly as well. Low motor oil is worse than not changing it regularly. Next is the transmission fluid. This is the part of the vehicle that makes your vehicle move as well as change gears. If you hear in a video that a vehicle has a 4-speed transmission, this is the area we are talking about. That transmission is the gears that your vehicle shifts through, usually from 1 to 4. It doesn't include reverse or drive on automatic transmissions. The pink or red transmission fluid is what needs to be changed at a dealership. The reason being is that each vehicle has a different need. A standard transmission uses something different than an automatic transmission. Some vehicles have a lifetime fill that doesn't need to be checked for 150,000 miles. Others should be changed every 30,000. You're safe for the first 60. After that, have it checked every 30,000 miles. Differential fluids are used for vehicles like pickup trucks or SUVs that are hauling other vehicles. This is used in the towing process. It's best to have it checked every 30,000 miles for conventional oils or 60,000 miles for synthetics. Coolant is a green or yellow fluid that keeps your engine, gaskets, and seals running at peak performance. Without your coolant, the vehicle will rot from the inside out. Like transmission fluid, this one requires you to listen to the manufacturer's suggestions. Some can have it changed every 10 years or 100,000 miles. Others want it more regularly. The best rule of thumb is to have an inexpensive pH test done at oil change intervals. Once the coolant changes its pH, that's when problems begin to arise. Next is brake fluid. This is an obvious fluid that you need to keep up to date because it affects the braking system. If it isn't functioning properly, you can harm your braking system and ultimately the vehicle itself. Like the engine oil, the brake fluid is one of the most important fluids to check regularly. This fluid goes dark brown the older it gets. Like most of the fluids, your vehicle manufacturer has the important guidelines to follow. When changing anything with the brakes, however, it is good to have it tested. Our last is power steering fluid. This fluid can range in pink to brown. Usually it's changed around 30,000 miles, but can be different depending on the vehicle. Some of the modern vehicles have an electronic system that doesn't require fluid at all. If you have any questions whatsoever though, visit Oakridge Ford and we'll be happy to help you out. Thank you very much.